So I need to find someone to blame because all of this is stupid.
It's all pretty stupid, but actually, if you listen to NPR's got a really great article on the email scandal, and it really just turns out that it wasn't as malicious as people think it was. Like, she wasn't hiding secrets. They just had no idea what the fuck they were doing. Yeah, it's really like sad.
It
Yeah,
When
I
looks
they
keep
look
like
at
it.
everything,
yeah, I keep
and,
hearing from
and they're
other
like,
folks that like she didn't send the emails because the computers and the servers and the internet and fucking in the White House and the government
her
places suck dick, so she was using.
well, they were awful, and so she's not the only one that used a private server. There's actually a lot of people that do. Um, the issue is that they say that some of them were classified and some of them are all of these things. But then in the NPR article, they read some of the quote unquote classified emails on air, and they were amazing.
Hmm.
They 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 were like the king of some nation passed away, and his vice president became head, and so the email was like, call and offer condolences,
Hmm.
but it was declassified and then reclassified and then declassified again, and it's like, what the
You don't know
fuck?
how that guy died. You don't know. Dum dum dum. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is weird. Like, one of the emails that was classified as like national security secrets was an email where Hillary and a bunch of her staffers were talking about the New York Times articles that talked about the drone program, because it was her admission that the drone program existed, except
Mm-hmm.
except everybody already knew it existed because they were talking about a New York Times article where it explained it existed.
Mm-hmm.
So a
Wait,
lot
before
of
we
it
continue,
is just inept.
are we gonna get banned for talking about politics again?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Joking, joking. Um, but
Well,
in terms
Leon's
of
actually playing a game, or was actually playing a game.
is he still playing?
Yeah,
It's
he
on
just
options. It's
yeah,
on
he just
options.
ran off. He ran off
Wait,
for a minute. He had to pee.
so we've hijacked the stream.
We have.
Nice. All right, so time to air out some dirty laundry. Okay. Here's
Uh-oh.
my big gripe with this political season.
Everything?
No, actually, I find it is perfectly timed in terms of how each war has happened in the last what, early 2016 for the last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, we've almost been in war almost close to a quarter of the century again.
Yep. Continuously.
So the fact that we have these two obviously terrible candidates,
Hmm.
I'll say Hillary is terrible, not necessarily for the fact that this recent scandal or everything that's been held against her, or even her introduction through nonprofit organizations, which is a complete conflict of interest to political agendas,
Mm-hmm.
but more so off the base that she has way too much experience to be making any mistakes, grand or small.
That's not fair. People make mistakes.
People do make mistakes, but great people own those mistakes and they make it
Yes.
something worthwhile.
Yes. Also, I found the article. Anthony Weiner exchanged lewd messages with a 15-year-old girl in North Carolina.
Nice. I'm going to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yo,
Also,
this chick.
also he was sexting a woman who she looks very young, and the quote is, "I told him I was 30, and he didn't want to hear that, and he said I looked like a little girl, and that turned him on."
That is the weirdest summary to a conversation. I've had conversations like that with 40-year-olds. I'm like, yo, you don't look a day over 22, and they're like, oh, thank you very much. I can see that being spun out of control.
Um, you know what? If you're 30 and he's like,
Nah, tell me you're fucking.
tell
Tell,
me you're a teenager. I don't know about that, man.
That's a bit different.
Yeah, and then apparently they actually found sex. He was sexting and exchanging lewd messages and photos with a 15-year-old girl. So,
You know, R. Kelly,
pedophilia?
R. R. Kelly,
well,
just on on
Wait,
camera
what's the
a
what's
phobophilia.
the age of consent in North Carolina?
for pissing on people. There is no age of consent. I think that's just a lewd act. Um,
Hey, if you're into water
hmm,
sports, I'm not fucking. I don't care.
Uh,
Just don't bring me along. Like
I
just
never
don't
actually.
bring me along.
I never knew what game Hayato was actually from.
Star Gladiator slash fucking. There's one for Dreamcast, which is the sequel to this. What is it called? No, this is Plasma Blade, and no, this is Star Gladiator, and the Dreamcast sequel is Star Gladiator.
So that's Star Gladiator, and the Dreamcast sequel, Star Gladiator.
All right, now I gotta look at the box because you fucking confused me right now.
Word games.
Goodbye, idiot. He just fucking ran off the edge of this fucking stage himself. All right, now I gotta pause the game. All right, this is Star Gladiator, the PlayStation 1 game. The first game
We are
is
also
Star
shared a fan.
Gladiator, and the
Okay.
Dreamcast sequel is Plasma Blade.
Wiener also shared a fantasy of throwing me over my knees for a spanking, but had to cut cut short a discussion about his hard on keep giving, and was interrupted by his 4-year-old son. Sorry, babe, my son wanted to cuddle. I had to put down the phone. Ah, man, the shady things that parents do when their children are in the room.
For a sec, I didn't hear phone. I thought you said dong.
Dong? The dongo.
My son wanted to cuddle. I had to put down my dong.
I, I guess you call it. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
That's why he had his. That's why their home computer was seized.
You know what? It's still not valid in court because of R. Kelly.
Oh, there it is. All right.
What?
He does have command moves.
It's not valid because of R. Kelly because R. Kelly had his computer seized with like a terabit of child pornography, and that was thrown out apparently.
Technically a phobophilia, but it's still illegal. Don't fuck the
You know,
kids, and don't fuck the
yet
teenagers either.
somehow rotten.com is still online. I don't know how this is possible. Love you guys. Doing all right. If you haven't gone to rotten.com,
Don't
don't.
don't go
Just don't.
don't go to E-Bombs World either because we have YouTube now. What are you doing?
Ebob's World is nice though,
It's
just
not.
trash videos.
If you want to go to E-Bombs World, just go to Newgrounds and watch everything from the original
Yes.
creators. Like,
Go to Newgrounds. Support your local internet artists, your memers before the age of the meme.
because E-Bombs World, all they did was steal shit and put stuff on there.
But mainly the more popular stuff. So I can't even get mad. They're like those Instagram accounts that give you a shout out.
They barely do. It's like fucking those Facebook accounts like SoFlo Antonio, who will fucking just put borders on your video and then put it on Facebook like it's his.
Okay, so now I'm reading up on R. Kelly. The reason that the computer was thrown out was because the search was improperly conducted. They coerced his housemate into consenting to a search of the house and misrepresented the facts of the warrant, which one of them was for drugs and the other was for child pornography. And so they literally got it tossed on a technicality. Um,
If the fucking cops would have done their job properly, this nigga would have been in jail.
yeah, because they said he further argued that investigators had no legal reason to suspect they would find child pornography in his private bedroom, which had been
Yeah.
locked when detectives arrived. Although, if they had a search warrant, it doesn't matter if the room is locked or not. um,
Um,
that's not how search warrants work. You can't just lock a room in your house and be like, you can't go into this one. This is where the
I
drugs
mean,
are.
it gets really tricky when it comes to roommates versus family.
Yeah, that's the problem is that the roommate let the cops in, and so they had to actually throw all of them out. That's insane.
Yeah, it could have been like, nah, that's my roommate's room. You can't.
But at the
Well, so
same
they
time,
can't once the roommate agrees to let him into the cop once the roommate agrees to let the cops into the cops have a warrant for the entire house. So it's either no, I don't live here and can't let you in, or yes, I live here and yes, come in. Like
can we talk about
there's
R.
no.
Kelly as a roommate though? Why does R.
Yeah,
Kelly have a
apparently he has a
roommate?
roommate. Had a roommate.
That's
Because
weird.
fucking. I don't.
Because he anticipated a warrant coming, and his lawyer was like, "Hey,
Get a roommate.
yeah, get a roommate so you can lock your shit up."
I don't know. Fucking R. Kelly is a goddamn weird fucking.
I blame every mishap in this political era on R. Kelly.
Alright.
We wouldn't need the Patriot Act if it wasn't for R. Kelly. We wouldn't have needed the Freedom Act if it wasn't for R. Kelly. He wouldn't have been suspected of child pornography if he didn't marry Aaliyah Foster. Come on,
Or try to
come
hit
on.
on her. I don't think he married her, but he was definitely approaching.
He
He was.
did. He did. He did actually marry her. They were married for a short period, a very short period, until she turned 18.
So apparently he's like bouncing back.
And
He's
Yeah.
now
I
he's.
playing
saw
like a
Teenage
show, a
Mafia.
Christmas show.
Yeah, now he's dating someone who's semi legal.
Is he
God,
always
he's
dating
a
someone
creepy
who's similar?
motherfucker, and now he knows
He
how to hide it.
he doesn't. He doesn't because journalists bring it up all the time, and he walks out on interviews because of it.
No, but I mean, if you're a pedophile, you don't just stop being a pedophile because you got caught. Like, it's legitimately something in your brain that is telling you that you were attracted to prepubescent girls or boys. And so, like, I mean, he just learned how to hide it better.
Shout out to Catholic priests. Vatican. Yo, like there's.
The ultimate, the ultimate hiders in child pornography.
I'm not gonna say the hiders of child. They don't have child pornography. What they have are actual little boys, and it's just
Shout
Well,
outs
that's what
to
happens when you deny everything to people.
shout outs to the Middle East and their creepy ass fucking boy dancers.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even want to go there.
Good. You don't want to know.
I do
What?
not say we did. Stressful. All of it is very stressful.
Is this election over yet? I feel like my liver needs it to be over.
You know, it's really strange. Everyone's getting ready for these riots and shit that's going after we got 2 days until we decide who's going to be president of the U.S. I I'm excited because either you get a president who can be impeached or an impeachable president, which is a president in itself. So I'm super excited for all this. Jeez, what happened to our morals?
Uh,
The internet.
the internet ruins everything. And if you really think about it, all of these things absolutely existed in some way or another. We just didn't know about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because Anthony Weiner, 50 years ago probably wasn't sending dick pics, the Anthony Weiner of 50 years ago was just hanging out with his mistress, like
Mm-hmm.
his 15-year-old mistress. So
In Thailand.
maybe. I mean, it
I'm fighting Darth Vader. Darth Vader. I mean Bill Stein.
Yeah,
kind of looks like Darth Vader.
kinda.
Purple Vader.
It looks like that dude from Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, yeah.
What was it, like Dokumatsu or some shit?
I have I have no idea, but I absolutely agree with you on who he looks like.
The Dark Dragon Blade.
Oh, he's whooping my goddamn ass. All right. Oh, all right.
Oh no. Ah, there you
Yes.
go. Nice job.
Just got perfected.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. There's like no victory for you.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "What you doing? Getting that ass whooped is the answer." I think he has an insta kill combo.
With a face like that, I imagine. Does he have a parry?
Everyone has a parry. He just throws it out way more than everyone else.
Mm.
He looks like he's just throwing it out raw. Like he's just expecting me to just swing at random.
Oh, Leon, do you
Get out of
remember
here,
that
son.
game on Nintendo 64, Fighter's Destiny?
Yes. Where like
Have you?
we did
Have you?
a fucking crash and bash on that. I don't know if he put it out yet, but
Have you guys ever like beat any of those impossible bosses?
we haven't gone through that yet. We just did versus mode. We'll definitely do that. Because Fighter's Destiny
Fucking.
is a very unique fighting game where
Oh yes, it
it's like you don't
is.
really have health. It's like it's based on like knockdowns and points and shit and ring
But you
outs.
do have ultimate combos,
Yeah, there's
specials.
special moves that if you get hit by one, it's over.
Yeah, and then there's the knockout moves,
Mm-hmm.
which I got really good at.
Like it's like I know two of the unlockable characters is a fucking tranny and another is a cow.
Don't forget about the Joker. The Joker was fucking unbeatable, man. That shit used to piss me off. This man had so many impossible moves.
I think
Like every move that he had was a
the clown
knockout
character
special.
was a character that
Not the
was already unlocked.
not the clown, the actual Joker. Like when you play the roulette to unlock moves, you had a chance of fighting the Joker, and the more moves you unlock, the more chances you have to fight this Joker. And so it was like all custom character, and every time that you'd lose all the moves in which you obtained to that point.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was an impossible dude to beat. Like he was on some asshole shit.
I'll be right back.
Now I gotta look it up.
Oh man, best game. if I had to say I had a favorite game, it's that one.
Was it one or
It's just
two?
because I think it was
Oh wait, I
one.
think I found him. Fucking. He's unlockable. No regrets.
Ready, fight!
Yeah, it's one. Is there a two?
Yeah.
Is that also for 64?
Yes.
Wow.
It's,
Fire
and
is Destiny.
it's massive challenge you're thinking about.
Hold on
I
your
think.
seat.
Yep.
Ready, fight! That was a very good move.
Massive is pretty tough.
Keep going. Watch out. Move.
Fire is Destiny 2 does
Turning.
not look
Player
like
one.
the slightest.
Damn. The Joker's fucking ruthless.
Oh.
Ready, fight! Watch out.
I
Move.
would love to see that game.
Wow.
His fucking voice is obnoxious as shit too.
Oh yeah. Oh, so Leon, I actually
He
have
kind of sounds like Monokuma from fucking Danganronpa.
Yo, I actually sat back and watched that show for the first time a couple of days ago after we talked about it.
Hmm.
Man, that shit is brutal.
You shouldn't watch the show. The I heard the show doesn't really do the game justice.
I could imagine it doesn't, and then I noticed that there was a second season to it.
Yeah,
It's like,
one and two were fucking Danganronpa 1 and 2 is on Steam too. So
hmm. One day I will get this Steam account and actually have a good look on it on. One day soon. As soon as I figure out if I'm gonna get a PS4 or not,
hmm.
I'm gonna get this PS4 because I really want to sit back and play Dark Souls 2.
I feel like they could have done something better with his theme song though. N64 had the worst fighting games. They had some
No, it
gems.
did.
They had some gems like once every now and again, but like they just had such an unfortunate luck of the draw with fighting games.
What was that other one? Biofreak?
Oh, I think it is Biofreak
Yes, it is.
because
Yes.
Biofreaks was on PlayStation 1 also, I believe.
Midway. Midway made some terrible games.
Mm-hmm. There was another
Lovely
one.
Midway.
I don't think it was Biofreaks. Which shit. It was something that was broke down into like an acronym.
Yeah, it's Biofreaks.
Yeah, that might have been it. There was another one. No, you're
I
right.
feel like there was no reason for it to be an acronym. They just wanted to be cool.
Well, it means something, but yeah, they also just wanted to be cool. They definitely thought out Biofreaks first. It's like, what could these mean?
International Arcade Museum. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Version class Gemma Plus. Midway Games released 45 different machines in our database under this trade name, Biofreaks, starting in 1972. other machine made by Midway Games during the time period of BioFreaks was produced, including NFL Blitz 99, Hyperdrive, Invasion, Cruisin' Exotica, NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC, NFL Blitz, Off-Road Challenge, Rampage World Tour, Mortal Kombat 4, and Killer Instinct 2. Each and every one of those were terrible.
What? Fuck off.
No, they really were.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that NBA Jam was terrible.
Oh yes, it was.
You're insane.
Yes.
First of all,
What?
NBA Jam
And
was the shit. Rampage was the shit.
ha ha. Okay, Rampage was an interesting take
Well,
on a bad game.
it was the only game of its kind. First of all, and let's go back to that list because I was kind of half listening until you started shitting on games that were actually good. So
NFL Blitz
great.
99.
Blitz was great.
Yo,
Yes.
stop it, yo.
When was the
Come
last
on,
time you
man.
ever played Blitz, or if you played it at all?
GameCube. The fucking oh my god. No, it wasn't the GameCube. It was Xbox. They came out with like that updated version around the time that
That's because you played the shit
fucking
version, duh. Like,
and one came out. No, I remember playing NFL Blitz 99. That shit was booty. It was booty as fuck, bro.
which one
Like
was
I
the
gotta
ones before that? What did they release those? Cause I,
um probably, but these are like specifically talking about the arcade machines.
is that the only arcade, the only Blitz? Those can't be the only Blitz arcades that came out.
No, it was 45 different machines from Midway.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
they
until we can discern which Blitz we're talking about, then I'm gonna suspend
not
my.
the souped up version of Blitz, but like that booty ass like the oh god, I can't believe I'm looking this up right now. Are we talking NFL or are we talking NBA? Because they were both bad.
Well, there's no NBA Blitz. That wouldn't make sense.
It would be considered fucking what do you call it? Um, Showtime. That's what that would be.
Yeah, Showtime was trash. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. That was them trying to fight 2K and fucking Live, and that did not go over well.
And NBA Hang Time, which is why I'm considering it trash. Blitz 99 is the one that everyone loved, and I hated this shit because it was just like,
Because
yo,
people was bodying you in it all the time.
that, that, the amount of fumbles, the fucking cheap glitches. I, I was actually a really big fan of Quarterback Club 98 or 97, whichever one it was.
I remember being a fan of that too for some reason or another. Well, it was the mini games.